Avil, we will need alliances to win this war. The most expedient way to convince the king of our intent is to continue fighting for his people and defending his cities. And when you do speak with the king, may I suggest employing a morsel of diplomacy?
I will think on it, Sandra. Now, tell me of our enemy. What is their location? Last we spoke, they were on course for Petrol.
You've arrived just in time. The Horde has almost reached the city limits. Now go, and show the people of Petrol how a Raveni dies. Executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians. That was just nasty. Another refugee is safe thanks to you.
You saved the right man. I am a spice trader, the richest in all of Delorum. Anything you want, my friend, I will make it yours.
I need you to simply send a message to your king. I gave him the means to contact me directly. Have him do so immediately.
Civilians are dying, Avil. You must help them. Excellent work, Avil.
What is this tower?
We use the watchtowers to keep an eye out for threats. From the top, you can see far beyond the outskirts of Petrol.
I bet climbing the watchtowers would give me a better vantage point.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. Look who's early. Avil, get after that Raveni before he starts destroying the town.
I always believed the legends. Thank you, Sentinel.
I should use my guards to avoid jackal attacks.
Avil, you remember how this works. Hold your rune strike and aim at the Raveni's armor and limbs. Release rune strike to attack.
I must find cover to regain my health.
Avil, hold your rune strike and aim at the Raveni's armor to destroy it. Great job removing a Raveni's armor, and severing its limbs also charges your rune energy. Once you have enough, you will be able to execute the Raveni. Now aim your rune strike just below the Raveni's knee to sever its leg. Looked like it really hurt. Remember, Avil, when a Raveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike.
No challenge at all.
Remember, Avil, when a Raveni's limbs are exposed, you can target them with your rune strike. Now finish this. Climb to the base of the Raveni's skull. The ogre's neck will glow when you can target it for your rune strike. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
I can sever the Raveni's limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Avil, your rune energy is fully charged. Quickly get to the base of the Raveni's neck.
I've got to hit the weak points when they are glowing.
Great work, Avil. That's one less Raveni we have to kill.
It's a drop in the ocean. If we don't begin coordinating our efforts with the Royal Army, we will soon be overrun by their numbers.
When word of your bravery reaches the king, he will be compelled to trust you.
And while we wait for the fool king to gather his courage, the Raveni marshal their forces.
You are more right than you know. Another horde is approaching, and this one is better armed.
The next town will not be as fortunate as the last.
Avil, you've arrived just in time. The first of the Raveni are already approaching the town.
I see you finished deploying the escape crystals as well. I'll slip.
Avil, that Raveni seems to be wearing some kind of heavy armor. Are you sure you can handle it?
You worry about getting your crystals to the surrounding town, Sandra. I'll worry about the Raveni.
Avil, remember, executing Raveni requires rune energy. Charge your rune energy by killing jackals and rescuing civilians.
Try taking those out first. No challenge at all.
Good work! Now go behead Raveni. Severing a Raveni's limb will only hinder them momentarily. After a short time, the Raveni will regenerate its severed limbs.
Limbs if I target their weak points with a rune strike.
Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. There's no time to waste. Get back in there, Reveal. Execute the Raveni. Nice work, Avil. These people owe you their lives.
This time, Sandra. But what of the next? And the next? Without the King's aid, we're relegated to a single battlefield, while the Raveni push forward on more—
You're right, Avil. Which is why we must convince him to join us. This war will not be—
This is King Euro, ruler of Delorum. You have requested an audience?
This is Avil, the last sentinel, and I wish to strike an alliance with your—
Was it your sorcery that created this
My ally, Xandra, crafted this instrument, and others from the—
If your boons are so great, why do you seek—
King Euro, I cannot be everywhere. At this moment,
Moltnama! No, that's too soon. I dispatched a garrison to the city, but they won't arrive in time. If you are as skilled as I have heard, Avil, then please, save as many of my people as you can.
The people of Delorum shall be indebted to you, Avil. of the town is destroyed or its people killed, we will have failed.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
That one looked like it really hurt.
Where are you? Gods protect us.
I'm fine, Your Highness. Attend to your own affairs.
Job. Keep it up.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them.
I'll have to charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Hold your rune strike to execute the Reveni.
Time to kill a Reveni.
Your work here isn't done yet. That Reveni you just executed wasn't the only one on its way to Moltnamar. When you execute a Reveni, your rune energy will begin to drain. You will need to build it up again in order to execute another Reveni. It looks like this Reveni brought along a friend. You'll have to face them both. Let the Reveni destroy the city of Eel. You are its people's only hope.
My people are being slain left and right. Avil, what are you doing?
I should build more rune energy.
Great job. Keep it up. Avil, you must protect the city and its people. If it falls, we have lost. Rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Reveni forces are destroying the city! Avil, you must stop them! Valid rune strike targets will glow when you aim at them. Now, Avil, execute the Reveni. Reveni forces are destroying the city. Avil, you must stop them.
Charge up my rune energy to take this thing down.
Avil, focus!
You fought bravely, Avil. Thank you. Many of my people owe you their lives.
We are still losing too many.
I agree. Your ally...
Xandra.
She creates your weapons.
The Reveni use a rare mineral to travel between worlds. Xandra was able to fabricate this talking stone, and our own portals, from similar materials.
I have at my disposal some of the most gifted alchemists, and even they do not understand the properties of this talking stone.
Xandra is brilliant in many ways, yet as skilled as we are, she and I will not be enough to win this war. Will you combine your forces with our own to defeat this enemy, Your Highness?
Initially, I was reluctant to believe your claims. I had always thought the Sentinels to be a myth. A story to put children to bed.
And now?